You know, why don't you just get a real job? You know, just do one thing. And I said, you know what? That's easy for you to say because you're one-dimensional. You have one talent. I have multiple talents, and you could never comprehend what that feels like, what that mentally does to me, because it's just you're trying to figure out the right combination before that lock unlocks, that door opens.
It's a great pleasure for David and me to have you all join us for this very special occasion as we celebrate the work of my Tārangi Mahi Toi artist-in-residence, Lindah Lepou. Lindah Lepou's selection as the second artist-in-residence to work here comes at a wonderful time in her career as she celebrates 25 years of creative endeavour.
My name is Lindah Lepou, and I'm a multi-dimensional artist where I incorporate multiple creative applications like fashion, music, performance, photography and film in my work. I'm here in Wellington as the first Pacific artist-in-residence with Koka Massey and the Government House, and part of this residency is to produce some new works. A transformation, transition period in my career. This 25 years marks an amazing moment. I don't care about the superficial side of it, that success, that whatever. It's more deeper than that for me, and because of where I've come from and what I've come through. It was more about being resourceful and making the most of what I had. And this is the real lesson that I learned from Samoa in particular, because of that struggle, having no water and electricity and all that kind of stuff, and financially struggling. The ability to just transform nothing into something was really at the core of that. And fashion was just one of the creative applications that I've always loved. That basically saved me, actually. It saved me from doing those limited things that society would allocate for girls like me. Trying to describe myself as an artist is so tricky because we're dealing with a Palangi language and vocabulary in a Pacific context is so painful. Pacific culture, we have a natural tendency to be multidimensional. You know, it's nothing special in my eyes because it's my normal, and I've grown up around that. So when my westernized community, whether they're westernized Pacific people or westernized Palangi or whatever, are confused, you know, trying to use academic language to justify and explain what the hell this is. I guess attitude to be as diverse as possible and flexible, because it makes me more flexible to adapt to every situation. Whether there's violence coming my way, boom, kung fu over there. When you know, someone needs a gown for a ball, boom, gown. Someone's needing a performer, boom, sing. You know, and that's how I've learned to, you know, survive. An artist's work is a reflection of where that artist is at in that moment. Being whawhawhinge where survival is your core thing and priority at that time when I was younger. You know, all of those things have been a huge reflection in my work in terms of lineage. So what's the big deal with that? It's about something that will confirm and affirm to me that I belong somewhere, that no one can remove me. The ngafa is the one place that gave me that anchorage so that I could move to the next step and start building, and without being, I guess, adrift. When I first started, there was no language. So this 25-year collection is a language. Māori and Pacific designers who now use that language as a reference point to communicate who they are. And that's, you know, that's the long term, that's the broader extension of that impact, you know. So when I'm dust and gone and dead and moved on, that language will continue.